Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Reiki and Tarot. My name is Ruth and I'm your Reiki Master and Tarot reader. This is a, sorry I've just run up the stairs. This is a general reading for you guys, Sag, between the 19th of June and the 3rd of July. I'm going to pull 3 cards initially, so the first 3 are going to be for the 19th to the 26th, so this week, and then the second 3 cards are going to be from the 27th to the 3rd of July. And there seems to be a theme. It's only general as well, it's not specifically love. Your love readings will go out next week, but there seems to be a theme really of you know, making decisions and taking decisive action. And it looks like yours is the same. So first 3 cards for this week then. So we've got Strength, we've got Ace of Wands, we've got Knight of Cups. I'll leave those that way. This is for the Knight of Cups. I'm going to put that there. So I don't get distracted. Okay, Strength card. Strength card. You know, quite straightforward. Fire, this is your energy actually, isn't it? Sag. Well, it's Leo's card, but you know, it's kind of related, I suppose. So this week you should be feeling good, strong, courageous. For some of you, more specifically, more nuanced, it's a reunion actually, this card. It's a reconciliation with somebody or with something. So it might be going toward a job or work that you've done in the past previously. You could be going back to that. I was really drawn for the first time ever actually to the infinity symbol, the 8, excuse me, above the head here. So for some of you, this could be a cycle. You could be returning to a relationship or to a job. Again, one that you maybe a job that you did years ago, but a company that you really love to work for, and you might be returning to them this week. And there's definitely a new start, a new beginning, and it's one that you're really, really passionate about. You know, Strength card is about courage, about strength. It's about, you know, moving forward, being determined, and you know, even lions have feelings too. So sometimes you get tired, you know, you do get tired sometimes. You've been working quite hard in order to change things. It seems like some of you have been working very hard to change things. These cards have got a lot of energy on them actually. You've been working, I'm not going to talk because it's coming through thick and fast. Some of you have been working extremely hard to change things. You've been working extremely diligently on your own healing. Some of you have been putting a lot of time and energy into doing your meditations, spending time being reflective and going through. It's like you've been going through your life, like looking back at the pages of your life kind of thing, and rereading it and sort of saying, well, that was good, taken, oh no, I didn't do very good in that. It's like you've been going through that. We've got this new beginning, a passionate new beginning now. Whether, as I said, some of you might have found your way back to an ex-partner, or make your way toward an ex-partner again, or it's just a new beginning. I mean, it's like you've gained a clarity, but you're like gaining a knowledge and understanding of who you are, of really what makes you tick, you know, what drives you, what you're interested in, what you're passionate about, what really truly you want in your life. And you ain't taking no fucking prisoners, mate. It's like you're strong. I feel like I've got to talk like this because it's like wow, Sag, that's all I'm saying to you. Wow, because you've been doing so much work. I tell you what, I said this to I think it was in Aries or Leo. The earth signs and the fire signs, you've been really walking similar paths actually this year, the last couple of years. Been walking very similar paths. You've been going through real healing on a real deep level, on self-esteem, on, you know, childhood issues, family issues, relationships issues, looking over your past treatment of other people, looking over how people have treated you in the past, you know, stuff like that. And it's about a new start now. Tiny, give up, dog. Just a second, sorry. It's about a new start for you, Sag. You feel really confident actually, and some of you are confident enough to move toward something that you love. Okay, just please forgive Tiny at background, but I'm not stopping it now. I've got my chicken in the oven, I'm making a salad. I'm starving. Anyway, you're going to be moving towards, some of you are feeling that confident that you're going to be making an offer. Some of you aren't waiting. You're making a decision and you're moving toward the thing that you want. So some of you might be offering an apology to somebody. Some of you might be someone might be coming to offer you an apology, but or it could be a love offer, you know, saying, do you know, I love you. You might have been this time of when we're going through self discovery and learning about ourselves and going through that type of healing. That time is extremely isolating. You're on your own really when you go through that time. You sort of, there's other people around you, and you might have your wife or your husband or your partner, whatever, your friends, your family, but you're kind of like a port in the storm. You're kind of like everything life's going on around you, and you're just like there, like freaking going through, like Neo in the Matrix, like everything's going through your brain. I'm talking really fast because I feel like there's so much, like, it's wow, the heat of these cards, is like unbelievable. It's really warm. And this is because I'm, you know, I do my Reiki, don't I? Don't just say it. It's not just, I don't make it up, you know, babe. I don't make it up, you know. So energetically, if I have an energetic response, then it's just coming through really, really positively, really strongly. So this is I'm connecting specifically to individual people's energies right now. So some of you will get this. Some of you will. This is going to really resonate with you. So I'm getting a bit dizzy actually. So yeah, you know, again, moving toward this. I mean, when we get the three of the Three of Wands, this is a case of we've already done the work and now we're waiting to reap the rewards, and that's where you're at now. It's like you've already done the work, Sag. A lot of you have been working so hard. The people I'm speaking to directly have been working extremely hard, and you've been working extremely hard, and you've just like cut out the bullshit. You've just cut it out. You've not stood for it yourself. You've not allowed yourself to make excuses for yourself. You've just not done it. You've just said, I'm not making excuses for myself anymore. I'm going to be realistic about what I've got. I'm going to be realistic about what I want. I'm going to be realistic about where I'm going and how I've been treating people and how I've showed up in the world. You're just not taking it anymore. You're just not taking it. And now, really, it's time to reap. It's time to get what you want. So let's see what it is you want. This might tell us here because you've been, we'll see. It's going to tell us. I don't read cards in reverse, but that came out I don't read cards in the reverse, but it's come out that way. So because all the cards are always the right way up in my deck, but if it comes out reverse, I obviously read it that way. So this is impotence. Now, I don't, that doesn't mean, gentlemen, actual sexual impotence, okay? So get that out your head. The word impotence is, what I mean by that is not feeling fired, not feeling inspired, not feeling passionate. Now that's odd, isn't it, considering we have the Ace of Wands and the Three of Wands and the Strength card. So what this might be suggesting is there's you're turned off by something and you're walking away from that. So it could be a job, a relationship, whatever, you know. You could be walking away from, you know, King of Wands actually, Sag, is your energy, isn't it? So it might just be that your life is in turmoil now, you know, that you've actually sorry, it just came through. You know, it could be that your life is in turmoil's not the right word. You know, you've been doing the work, so it might seem dramatic. Your actions next week or coming up might seem dramatic to other people, but you know, you're not taking it anymore. You're not living in the status quo anymore, and you're choosing to move away from the negative energy. And from the sadness and from the hurt you've been feeling. And it could just be that it's your negative self-talk that you're moving away from. You're putting that aside now, and you're going to start to be more nurturing and more compassionate to yourself. As I said, some of you have been doing a lot of work on yourselves, and I think it's, maybe you feel discombobulated, maybe you feel different. And it's funny how I said about the earth signs, because I feel like you've walked quite a similar path actually to the earth signs over this last couple of years, Sag. Let's just clarify each of the columns. Check on the time. I've got 5 minutes left, just under. I'm just going to clarify 1, 2, 3 and just see what comes out. It's a strange one when I have a card in reverse, because as I said, I shuffle them. I always make sure that my cards are the right way up. So if it comes out in reverse, it's meant to. It's just feeling impotent, feeling like you can't do something, feeling stuck. But it's literally the opposite of the Strength card, isn't it? The King of Wands in reverse is the opposite of the Strength card, the opposite of the Ace of Wands. It's like the opposite of that. Sometimes you put a lot of work. As I said to you, even lions get tired though. So, maybe it's that there's an element of, okay, I need to just breathe. I need to just rest. I need to just take care of myself now, because I've put in all this energy to get what I want. And now I'm just exhausted, so let me spend some time. I'm just going to clarify each of these columns anyway, and then then that's it. We're done, babe. Okay, there we go. So we've got the Moon card. So we've got things that are hidden. We've got 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. We've got 2, 3, and Page of Wands. So we're sort of the things that's hidden is hidden in you, clearly. This is a mirror. In a way, the Strength card, it's like a mirror. If you looked into the river. Okay, sorry about that. My battery ran out. So yeah, as I said, it's like the mirror. It's like a reflection of everything's upside down. So it's like you look and you look into the mirror, and this is what you see. You see yourself inverted. So it's like you've been encouraged to, around the full moon, to be open about what is in your heart. I feel like I'm repeating myself with you, Saggies. I feel like I want you to do that. You've got to reveal yourself to the world. You've got to show what's in your heart and your soul to the people that you love, to the people that you're around and that are around you. It's like, I don't know. I always think, like, what is there to live for? Okay, so like, there's work, there's other people, there's money, there's fame, there's fortune. But really, we all just want to be happy. That's what we want. Like, in our hearts and our souls, we just want to be happy. So I kind of feel like I've got to say to you, Sagittarius, you just do that. You just go and be happy. Okay, I'm rushing because I don't know if I'm going to run out of camera again. We then had the 2 of Wands. So it looks like you're moving away from the feelings that you've been feeling negative. When you've been feeling negative about yourself, and you've been feeling maybe in a relationship, it might have been a negative relationship. It could have been in the past you were treated really badly, and it's about time for your new start, for your new beginning. Okay, we've got the 2 of Wands there. And it could be travel for some of you. Your new beginning and new start could be traveling the world, could be going somewhere abroad. He's got the world in his hands. I don't always notice the world in his hands, and he's got the wand connected to the floor. So you're grounded there. You're inspired to move forward, but you're grounded in your decision. You've spent time making this choice. And again, Page of Wands, another wand energy, again your energy. Okay, so you should be feeling good. You should be feeling in your element over the next couple of weeks until the 3rd of July and beyond. And again, it's about you being decisive this month. Be in your element. You're really passionate about something anyway. And I feel like if you're passionate about the thing, whatever it is you're passionate about, be open about that. Be honest with the people around you, because it feels like you're stopping that for some reason. You're stopping that you're not, do you know what? You're not doing that. You're not stopping it anymore. I hope that makes you happy, Sag, because you are not quitting. You're just not quitting anymore. You're just not. You know, you've been doing this. You've been going slowly, moving towards your goals, the thing that you want, and now it's time to claim it. You know, it's time with the three of one, two, and three of wands. It's time to claim it. You know, you've got this energy here of the Queen of Pentacles again, which is claiming it, which is claiming your prize, holding it in your hand, and focusing on that, making that grow. And whether that's the love that you have for yourself, within yourself, then that's what you should do. Okay, you need to go toward what is truly in your heart. Sag, I feel like I've said this to you a million times. I really do, but you've been doing your work, so you know for yourself. And even though it looks all nice and sweet on here, it hasn't been all nice and sweet. It's been really difficult, and it's been really challenging, and it's been really painful, and it's been really hard. So just know that you are worthy, and you are ready, and you can do it. Okay, come on, Sag, come on. Knock it out the park. Okay, I'm going. I hope that was okay for you. If anyone wants a personal reading, details are below. Thank you so much for all your help and love and support and views, etc, etc. I've loved it. I'm really tired. I'm gonna have my chicken salad now and watch Love Island. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, and I'll see you next week for your July love readings. Take care, everybody. Bye.